Hello, and welcome to Void Train.
Sometimes the spirit of adventure beckons so much it's pointless to resist it. Some people find enough courage to get on a train and head off into outer space. No. Also no. Wrong again. These are all wrong stories. Ah, there it is, the forest. This train was passing through impenetrable, dense forests. However, that was not an aimless journey, but a long way up here, right into the heart of the endless snowy nowhere. A perfect place for those who prefer tranquility, silence, and minus 45 degrees outside the window. Meet the man who made off into this palace of silence, the engineer. He'll be here on watch duty for many long and cold months, until the next lucky guy strides in to replace him. If one comes through at all, of course. But there's no need to feel sorry for him. Although the terrain is wild, there's plenty to see and do around here, especially if you're curious enough. Fortunately for my story, engineers are almost always inquisitive and attentive. These people notice things that elude the average person. And everything would have been fine in this adventure if the blizzard had not started at the wrong time. The chilly wind blew the engineer off the trail, which he immediately lost sight of. His fingers instantly turned into ice like everything else around him. The last hope of salvation, a map of the terrain, treacherously slipped out of his hands. Luckily, the video's timing didn't allow the engineer to suffer for long. All of a sudden, in the middle of snowy nowhere, it appeared. A door to... Where to, by the way? The building didn't seem to be on the engineer's maps.
Knock on the door.
Anybody home? This is how it all usually starts. In that strange hut, there was nothing. No people, no warmth, only darkness.
Welcome to Void Train. It's a very fun game from the amount that I have played previously. Funnily enough, it says move WASD. That is not accurate. What is this? I'm just warming up. Did that, okay. So what do I do? Over here? There's a power box.
If I were you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
No, a picture. That's definitely useful.
Well, I don't think that's going to help.
Not bad.
A heavy blunt object. Gotta grab it.
Cool. Okay, so now we have a hammer. Huh?
I'm afraid there's nothing left to fix with a hammer. Any other ideas?
The hell?
Oh, and so my glorious hero, having passed all the hardships of his watch, finally obtains a light in order to... to notice something strange on the table?
I mean, yeah, there is this thing. Oh. You broke it. Oh lord. And everything is floating now. Oh lord.
You all right?
All right.
Oh, you're finally awake. A typical day on watch, huh?
There's a thingy. It's not scary, it's harmless, it's adorable. And we're going to have to shoot one eventually.
Well, this might come in handy.
What might come in handy? Okay, what is my button to close? Mouse 5. Okay. This might come in handy. Diary stores active quests as well as collected info about the game world. Okay. Got it. Sorry. Quick sneeze. Now this is similar to Raft. I haven't played Raft on this channel, I guess. I haven't played it on Twitch, and I don't think I played it on YouTube either. I haven't played it on my platforms. However, it is similar to Raft in the fact that you have to pick up supplies and shit, and then move around. I'm just picking up everything in the immediate vicinity because of the fact that I might as well. And then there's a horn, obviously. That's the brake. And this is the transmission handle. Open the diary. I need to open the diary first. What was my button again? J. Yeah, so. We're done the beginning. We're on the main for the beginning. Well, the beginning of the beginning, I suppose. Here would be pinned recipes, notes, data on the scientist. So the scientist, I believe, is what created this train. This is in Runic, or it's too hard for me to read, or both. So I don't know what that says, and that is way too squiggly for me to want to try to read it. Tutorial. So it has the stuff that you've done. Cosmetic items, hammer rails, bracer, journal. I see. Okay, so there's nothing in there for me to need to really look at.
Of course. Such an inventive mind wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
Oh, goody. I can go pick that up now.
Well, pretty much. Try pulling the other lever.
No, there's resources. I saw a piece of wood somewhere around here, right here. And then there is scrap right there. And then I can pull that forward to put that on.
All
This
right,
controls
now,
speed.
just slowly.
And that's home. Yep. During the mini game, right. Hitting bonus areas will give you more acceleration and energy. Yeah. Kinda already went over that. More or less. Now, typically I play this game with a friend. I do not have a friend that will be able to continue playing in the future that I know has this game. Mostly because of the fact that most of the people I play with do not play on computer, which is sad. Anything? Yeah, we will continue. You want me to accelerate the trolley? I don't want to accelerate the trolley. I want the resources. If I accelerate the trolley, I can't get the resources. But I need to accelerate the trolley to continue the game. So I suppose... There you go. I accelerated
That's a
the
useful book
trolley.
you've picked up. Is the author some kind of scientist or inventor? I hope he's not too upset that we stole his train. That was awkward.
Aye. Right, okay. I did not mean to do that. Stop. Okay. Let me... To unlock new technologies, you need research points and resources or components. Yeah. Research table. Dismantle the table. Cumulative points will be returned as items that can be reused. More complex. More points. Okay. Can I... No. Yes. Safety, inventory. Also, you can hit tab. Okay. Yeah, I'm good at playing games game. What button? C to take out the hammer. And then no. Z for the book. The book allows you to then build shit. Like so. Okay. And then G to exit. There's a little guy who can research something if I would like. Okay, the chat is on the wrong side of the screen for me with this game. Where can I grab? Right there. I will put it in the middle left on my end. Your end I can't change, really. Only mine, unfortunately. I might be... No, I can't. I should probably change that so that I could. That's not a bad idea. Add points. 4 and 1. Add 5 points. Research this. And then let's add 1 of each. Perfect. Research that. Wonderful. You know what? Chat is going on the other screen. I have a noise for a reason. Okay. Close that. Build a smelter. First things first that I want to do... Can I... No. Okay. That's upsetting. Build a smelter. The start of this game is very uncomfortably packed together. You have like 4 corners that you have to try to fit everything in, and then everything's in the way, and it's just unideal. This is the smelting area. And I don't have enough fuel. To be able to add fuel, you hit add fuel and then you add wood. That allows you... Okay, to craft exactly 1 iron bar. I'm going to look around. I generally don't need tutorials because I know how to play the game already. And I can play the game already. I'll try my best to explain if I feel like it's something that's not obvious. Saw more stuff back here that I wanted to be able to grab quickly. Mostly it was a piece of metal and a piece of wood. There's a couple of other stuff around there too. I might need... Nope, that's good. I don't know if they added it or if it is something that has been in the game and I've just never known about it, or if it is something that they've recently added. It'd be nice with a future motion system, because you can upgrade from this to a actual engine, but it would be fun to be able to have like a remote stop function and stuff like that. Huh? I have a friend, Nether actually, is playing Sea of Thieves and it was tucking on a sloop that just got hit by like a Skelly Galleon, just a bunch of shit. Hold on, let me figure out what it said. Skelly Galley Meg, Skelly Sloop. And right as he crashed into the outpost to try and sell, raise his anchor and send his ship right back towards the Skelly Sloop. Did catch finally after that when mermaided back. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. So pick up that because now that is done, we can build. I want to change those digits or those things. Can I? Settings, keyboard, hammer Z, crafting book C, apply. Cool. So now that opens that, and that closes that. Perfect. Okay. Containers are nice because it allows you to store shit. I think organic is eventually to be able to make food or something like that. No, what it is okay, wait. If I have a chest down. No. Okay. Chemical does not. That's unfortunate. Workbench. We need a workbench. So tents, we need to just collect a bunch of shit. At the current moment, I think that the only thing that organic is useful for, or chemical, I mean, is research. I need one more point. I will toss a scrap metal at it. That's 10. Research. Okay. Is there anything else? Yes, there is chemical and metal. I know for a fact that if my friend was playing, he would not let us stop as much as I am. But I don't think I will possibly. I doubt it. I don't know if we'll play much ever again in the future. Alright, once we get to the next section. Alright. Grab some more stuff. Build a workbench. How dare you? I need 2 metal. So 2 of you craft. Okay, that's cool. So whenever you add fuel, it gives you fuel points that then get used based off of this stuff. That's fun. Iron junk. Copper. Oh, okay. Okay. Take that. This corner, I will put a workbench. I would really appreciate a better layout, but that I do not think is going to happen. What do I need to do? Complete technology stage 2. Throw the chemical at it. How much do I need? 5. I will throw the 2 wood at it. And research. Floralite. I do think that would be beneficial. Am I able? I am able. Killing them gives you leather. Among other stuff. It's sad and kind of upsetting to kill them because they're freaking adorable. But they do give you leather. Haha, I got 2 in a row. Okay. And then... Am I able to reach that? I don't think so. Move back up here. Let's move forward again. Is there any other resources I see around? Not that I can see. I am blind though, so I wouldn't be surprised if I missed something. In fact, I know for a fact I'm going to miss stuff. I'm just going to grab this right here. And this right here, and then I'm going to continue movement. And stop. Alright, I think there's a decent amount of stuff around. Let's collect this. Yep, I did miss a chemical. Unsurprisingly. Oh, and a piece of metal. Oh, I might. Nope, I can't get the. I can't get the metal. I can get this wood. I'm gonna grab that metal. Get a piece of leather? No, I got fat. You get leather or fat from them. Or organic seeds. You get a lot of stuff from them. I'm just wrong. Fat is not consumable either. Okay. What do I need to do? Complete technology stage 3. I want to do this first. I'll give you fat. Don't have a use for leather right now. And then piece of metal to be able to do the decor. Going back over to 3. 2 inventory slots in all containers. That is beneficial. Random environmental objects. So, did I get... Is that a thing I need to craft? It is a thing I need to craft. Okay. In that case... probably water. 15, Jesus. 15 and 10. Okay. Continue slow. Actually, I think... think those are worth more. So I will continue movement while collecting shit. I will inevitably miss some stuff because I'm moving while collecting. If you have a second player, then you can kind of tag team, each take one side until you need to stop again. Ah, shit. There was something else, I don't know where. Grab this, and then I will stop. Go back to this. Okay. Actually, I need to pick up these to see. They do. They are worth 5 versus 1. So it is much better to use iron bars for research than scrap metal and wood. Add the chemical, add the leather. 26 points. That'll allow me to do this and this. 10 and 10. Good. What do I need to do? Build a water condenser. Jesus. What do I need for you? See, this is the problem. There's not enough space, so I can't keep things segmented. Okay, I'm kind of upset that it won't tell me what I need. Ah, so to get copper, you need the chemical. Screws and then something else. Copper pipe. Copper pipe requires 1. Screws require 1. I need 1 of each, so I need to grab a chemical. Did I grab? No. Okay. Chemical. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the chemical. Is there chemical anywhere? Yes, forward. So, the goal is just keep collecting material, working through objectives. There are things you can find in this as well. Mostly... Okay, I think it's better to also keep chemical as well. And then give me bolts. And copper pipes. I think Let's craft another one of those. We'll see how much it ends up giving. Water condensers are used to generate and store water. They work automatically without your involvement until they fill their storage. Don't forget to collect water from the building storage. Water can be used to replenish characters' generation rate and in various crafting recipes. Regeneration rate is more or less your, like, hunger and stuff. Okay, so 2 scrap metal or 1 scrap metal, 1 chemical. Both require 10 fuel, and fat gives you 15. Wood also gives you 15. So I guess craft all that you can of the copper and then go finish creating iron. Max craft. I can close you. Oh, that's nice. Container racks. Locomotive handrails. Also pretty good. Technically not necessary. Floor furniture I probably won't get either. Just like floor furniture and environmental objects I probably won't get. Handrails would be nice for look, but container is the only thing we need. I'll probably not do handrail. Do I do handrail? No, let's do handrail just so that we have it. And then we can grab more stuff. Switch you back on. There is a creature that will attack us eventually. But that comes in later. Anything else? No. Drop back down. Craft as many of those as I can. How many of those did I just kill? 4. There's a piece of metal down there. Alright, so grab those. How much do I need? 15, so I will give... Yeah, we'll just give 2 of those to be able to research. Something I will do later on. Loot catcher's nest. I want that as soon as I physically can get it. Can I build more? I can. Only the 1. Okay. Give this for 5 points. I'm going to toss leather in here because leather is... I believe something that becomes hard to come by unless you keep constantly killing. Like, eventually you kill more than you collect. and you just stop being able to find any. Okay, let's continue movement. I am happy to be revisiting this game. It is bringing back memories I have that are fond memories. And I just enjoy this game. I'm also excited to be able to see what all has been updated with it. If only I had a person that I knew, that I was friends with, that had Steam, that wouldn't sometimes ghost me, would have a consistent play schedule, and wouldn't be going off into the military. Oh well. Okay, grab this, and then create as many of these as physically possible, and then, because of the fact that it's gonna be better to just go grab more organic. Disappointing, okay. Grab this, and this is worth 20, so I need 15. I think right there. Yep, perfect. Now I can build a loot catcher's nest. And I can collect the water. Let's use 2 of them. Build kitchen. Jesus, the amount of shit that is going to be on my thing here. Let's put that there. Why can't I move you? Oh, because I filtered. Ugh, this is just as bad. Why can't I relocate you? How dare. Ah, Lord. Relocate you, rotate you. Put you there. Relocate you. Guess right there. Relocate you, I guess, to there, and then you to the front. Okay. Look at you. Actually, no, let's do this properly. Let's build one of these. One metal, one screw. Gotta screw loose that one. Alright, we need to get 2 more scrap. Which means continue forward. I need to build kitchen 1. What do I need for kitchen 1? Let's pause this. Where's the recipes? there are no recipes? How dare. Ah, wait, what if... In here... No. Okay. Do I pin recipes using this? Because a loot catcher would be nice. There. And then a storage there. And then a kitchen, because I need to make a kitchen for that annoying reason of living. See, there's too much that I want, and I don't have enough shit for it. I'm going to start with the kitchen. What does the kitchen need? Like 2 metal and a copper or something like that. Craft one of those. Because we need gear, which is iron. And then we need copper. And then another iron for the bolts. Copper pipe. Yeah, and then... So in here, does that mean... No, I don't know how to pin recipes. Bolts. Craft. What does this require? Bolts and a metal... Okay, 2 metal, 2 copper. Let's actually relocate, rotate to here. And this place is a freaking mess. I hate it. I hate the small start. With passion. I am going to need to... Let's actually stop this and figure out what it wants us to make. Boiled water. I need to add fuel, so I'll just add 2 fat to it. Craft a couple of those. Cup. Cup. Prepare and drink. 2. No. No, okay. Use. Research and build container rack 1. Okay. That means I need a couple more pieces of metal. 3 to be specific. That's a piece of metal. Aye. Stop you. Okay. Observe the area. Gather everything. Kind of wish I told you how much you had of something. Would be nice. Boiled water max. I need to add a couple pieces of fuel to it. Okay. Here, this one. 2. Add fuel. Not that much. Let's do 5. 2. Craft. Okay, and then 2, 4, 5, and an organic. Let's turn this back on, actually. Forgot that I didn't have the music going. Gonna turn that down a little bit. There we go. I need metal. Two. I think I see a third over here. And then it's wood, not a metal. Yeah. Metal. So that's 3. There's some over here, which is nice. And the chemical, even though I already had the chemical. Nice to have. Okay, I need one of these. Okay. Can move objects, relocate, click. Use the hammer and then /T. Can move any objects built on the train except the engines. To do this, use the hammer. Press G while looking at the objects built that you want to move. Make sure you have enough resources in your inventory for this. Huh? Don't quite know about that one. Toss that in there. Let's consolidate. Okay. I need this, and then 2 of these. Done. That needs a wire. Craft. And a couple of pieces of metal. First is bolts. And the second is a gear. Craft. Place. Pick up. Collect water. Do that. Mouse button 5. Water in the loot catcher's nest, it attracts to a special creature that, in return for water, will help you gather items from the void within a certain radius and store them in the nest. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Hello! Mr. Loot Catcher. So you look around and then you go collect. Research and build a garden. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so I do need to do that. 20. Jesus. Demolisher, 25% chance to fund all construction costs when demolishing. By default, 50% is returned. Okay. That could be useful, but I also don't generally plan on ever demolishing anything. If only I had metal. Oh, hey, thank you for the metal. Craft one of them. Yeah, so the goal, I think, would be get, like, 10 of the loot catchers, so that they're just, like, always going back and forth. Yeah, that's just chemical. It's okay. Ah, yes. We have made it to the end of this section, almost. Which means no more loot collection, unfortunately. However, I did get here faster than I would have liked. Is there anything else? Yes, just a little bit farther forward. We do not want to enter that door yet. Yet being the key. That was adorable to watch. Like, precious little thing. Take that out. Actually, how much? 20, so I need 3 more. Iron, no. Copper. 3, add fuel. Let's add it up to 10. Get 150 in there. Shit. Stop. 2, 3. Craft. Thank you. I wonder if something like the copper wire actually does more. Let's test it, shall we? Copper pipe, let's craft one of them. Because if it's just a simple return of 5, okay, oh well, it's just 5. Copper pipe. 8. So it is superior to craft something and then give it up. In other words, what is this one? Is this also 8? It's more or less. Let's grab this. This guy is adorable. Frickin' adorable. There's a scrap metal I missed. See, this is why I love this guy. Copper, yeah, okay. Research this. And then build a garden. Actually, hold on. I need to do this better because there is a button that I typically have. Crafting book W, consumable C. Hammer Q. And that's good. Apply. Done. Okay. That's much better. What am I doing? I need 2 of these. Actually, let's... Okay, no, that's... I don't know if I'm happy or upset by that. Okay, bolts to craft. Yes. Grab one of them. Grab the other. Mouse 5. Let's plant the seed. Or plant. Hardwired. Fertilize 0 of 1 compost. Interesting. Use. 333 seconds. Research and build lab 1. Okay. Unfortunately, I think empty because there's nothing nearby. That's good, because that means that everything in this vicinity was collected. So thank you, I'm gonna name you Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. That's adorable. This guy's freaking adorable. Jerry's adorable. I love Jerry. Jerry's also very useful. Alright. Actually, before we continue, I want to see... I can build another one of those if I create an iron bar, so I cannot... Damn. But we now have Jerry. That can collect shit for us. So thank you, Jerry. An hour and 2 minutes. That's pretty decent. Whoosh. And here we are.
Of course, I didn't expect to be greeted with balloons and fanfare, but where is everybody?
Dead. No, they're not actually dead. Decor. Did I not get the rails? Sir? I did get rails. Fine. Alright. Do I happen... Okay.
I have no idea.
Pause music. Because there's lore. Yes. Pick everything up that you can. Crouch underneath. I often forget that there's a crouch function. There's also clicking, which is unsettling. I feel like I need to be trying to stay quiet, because that sounds like breathing. And like this game in this area unsettles me, to say the least. I don't know where it is. Is it below? I don't know. All I know is that it unsettles me to hear it breathing and asleep. Can I jump over this? Okay, this is flight mechanic in here. In that case, can I get up here? No. You thought of that, damn you. Oh, is it because it just goes straight up? No, but I can't get to that side. How dare you, game? Thought I saw a flash there. Gotta go up. Okay, so, because of that, when you gotta go up, it's time for parkour. Jump, jump, jump. Can't go that way. So gotta go this way. Where I am very uncomfortable.
Well, the goddesses of time and fate can't weave a long life path for everyone. Well, at least he won't be needing a revolver anymore.
Jesus Christ. Pick up the revolver. The revolver.
Who do you think this skeleton was? So many diagrams on the table. He's probably some
Jared
kind of designer.
McFarthen?
Well, used to be.
I was not prepared for that to blow up. I was not prepared for that to blow up.
That was a great idea. But don't ever do the same thing, okay? I got an idea. We're gonna need those parts soon.
I feel bad for killing him, but also not too bad. Light, okay. He was well, I guess I didn't kill him, but more like I shattered his remains. Whoops. I'm really hoping that I will be able to extend my train. If I can extend my train, I will be happy. Just because the tightness, I'd really like to be able to
Now about my brilliant idea and the details. The console on the platform looks suspiciously similar to the device in the blueprints. It was mentioned there in the train upgrade paragraph.
Oh, hallelujah. Oh, how do I do this? That's the handrails, got it. Upgrade wagon.
An engineer.
Oh, hallelujah.
Truly an engineer.
I can upgrade it again. Do I have the material? Do I have the material to upgrade it again? 8. How much do I need? 4. Oh. Oh. Yes. Yes. I keep looking, but I don't remember. What do I need? 2 bar, 2 of the other. Okay, first things first. platform. Build, 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 build. Hallelujah. I'm not going to be able to build that one, which is okay. 2 of these. I'm going to do some major reconstruction. Yeah, I know how to leave the depot. Okay. Relocate. Let's just move it over to here for now, and then relocate this. Actually, food related over here. In which case, technically also food related. Over here. Good enough. Construction related. Over here. Relocate. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Now. Interact. I don't need the horn. Mouse button 5 to relocate. Okay. Why can I not? Fine, we will just demolish to then build right there. Demolish. This is transmission. Transmission right there. And then this one, demolish to build, break right there. That's much better. Gives me more room to work with. Add a wagon. Okay, I need a thing for that. I can go grab over here now. Wonder bar. Alright, I don't think I can craft another upgrade for this wagon. 4 is the maximum. We're at 3, but those stuff I do not have the resources for. However, I am going to build another break at the very back of the thing. How do I holster my gun? Keyboard. Maybe it's just hit 3. It is. Okay. Build. No, build. This. 2, 3, 4. Build a module. This. Right there. Very back of the train. Okay. Do I have? I do not. Okay. I think that is everything I can physically do in here. Because, yes. I could technically add stuff. What are blue and red samples used for? I don't know. So actually what I want to do or what I think I want to do, is mouse button 5 to relocate. No. Okay. It just straight up doesn't want to relocate these things. Like, a little upset about that. Build module, break at the very front. Then, in right about the middle, I want to add that. And I actually want to shift these. No, actually, I did that wrong. Because I can do transmission handle there and there. Okay. Does take up more space technically. However, it also takes up less space because of the fact that none of them are along one of the sides, really. And the middle thing right here, the trolley handle, isn't really that annoying. Eventually I'll move them all up to the... No, I like the very front thing better, but I like the transmission thing as well. I'm going back and forth on this. I apologize. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Am I able to... Am I able to rotate it? No. Forward. Break. Okay. These two in the back aren't that bad. I think I'm always going to have a transmission handle and a brake at the front and back of every single cart wherever I put them. And then I want to do some light rearranging quickly. I want to relocate to here. Turn you around to face me, turn you around to face me. Okay. And then you going there will be fine. You, I think I want to put... Put it back next to the transmission and brake. I want to build a couple more of these guys. And then I think I want to put this guy right here, this one across from it. This put on this side. This I will put on this side. I think that's good. Okay. Let's pick up these. That's actually not an ideal location, so let's move it to here. Is it backward? Is that what that is? Yes, okay. So those go down for the forward direction. I need... Last time I'll be opening it up. Hammer, C, simples, Q. Shit, wait. Apply. Thank you. That works quite a bit better. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe. If you want to see them all before they come out, and they won't be in parts, go to Twitch, same place, Astral Peacock. There you'll be able to see them live, and if you can't catch them live, then if you find the parts are being slowly uploaded to YouTube, then all 3 or 4 or 5 or 2 or however many parts I have will be all in one stream on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.